What's up, Seawolves? You're watching USG Hot Takes. I'm your host, A.T Bianco, and today I'm joined by the Interim Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. Jarvis Watson. Thanks for being with us today.
It's a pleasure.
Appreciate it. So, what's your experience with hot foods?
Hot foods, I actually make my own pepper sauce with like habanero, Scotch bonnet, whatever other peppers are there.
Okay.
I usually grind it up, put a little onions and garlic and some other stuff in there. But I'm not sure if it matches what I'm about to experience right now. So let's see.
All right, so you ready for the gauntlet?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Clink wings, and we'll cheers here.
Hold on, let's do the right. Make sure I got the right hand.
All right, there you go.
So.
All right, cheers. We'll take one bite.
Cheers.
Not bad. Actually, like
pretty good.
Fairly sweet. Got a little kick to it. So we'll get right into it. For our viewers that don't know, you were an undergrad here.
Oh yes.
In the mid '90s.
The best decade.
Okay. As a student here, what were you involved in on campus, and tell us a little bit about that, and how do you think it shaped your career path?
Well, I was involved in a couple different student leadership roles, but one of the other things too, I also played football here.
I heard that, and that was before D1, correct?
That was before D1. So where you all play now, where everybody has all the band activities and everybody's, I'm a Seawolf. We didn't have all that.
Okay.
We played actually where the softball field is right now, and our practice field is actually where the nice track is.
Okay.
Yeah, so we really come from a lot of humble beginnings. But a lot of my friends, we also were really integral in bringing some of the life to campus. Like a lot of my friends work for the Student Activities Board, which is actually a standalone board at one point.
Yeah.
And we brought in people like Biggie Smalls, Sprague Benz, the Fugees, Nas, all these different artists.
Big names.
Big names, and they'll. The cool thing is they'll be walking right past you. I remember meeting Beanie Man for the first time, not really knowing it was Beanie Man, and he just saying like really being a real cordial individual. But that was the flavor on campus. So when people from the '90s always talk about it was such a great time, it was because we had the political aspect, we had the culture, we had the music. I think we had a drive, and the fact that I'm back here as an employee or as an administrator. Eating hot wings, this is something that's really surreal for me. So
awesome, that's great. That's great to hear from your perspective. For one, what position did you play for football?
Tight end.
Tight end. All right, so you had the good hands.
Something like that. As some of my friends would look at this, they were like, "Yeah, Jarvis had like stone hands," but I was a great blocker. And I think there was a up back position also.
Okay.
That I played, which pretty much was like a battering ram. We just clear out the side.
Kind of like fullback.
Yeah.
Fullback action.
So we started talking about CTE. I was like, I might have that.
Get your bell rung a few times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I rung somebody else's bell too a couple of times.
Good.
But great experience. Wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah, man, this has been great friends. Actually got married not too long ago. A lot of my
Congratulations.
Thank you. A lot of my friends were actually there. I played football with, or my groomsmen. So
it's awesome to kind of bring them all back together.
Yeah, you pick up right where you left off.
So we're gonna move on to the second sauce.
Oh boy!
And this is a new sauce here for season 2 for us by Bravado Spice Company. Ghost pepper and blueberry hot sauce.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a little different for us here. So we're gonna take this bad boy.
We're gonna
clink wings here. Cheers.
Wings. Cheers.
Take a nice fat bite.
Yeah, help me, Jesus. Oh man, that was a great taste.
That's really good. I would cook with that. I wouldn't really cook with many of these sauces, but these two aren't bad at all, to be honest.
Okay. I'm sorry if I lick my fingers.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, we'll get some good audio for that.
All right. Make sure nobody judges me.
So, you played a huge role in the development of EOP here on this campus. What has been the most rewarding thing to see from students that you've mentored?
Man, I'll take. Can we say names on here?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'll take somebody, Randy Ferguson, who just got a job as an assistant director for admissions in Quinnipiac in Connecticut.
Yep.
And the amount of joy I heard in his voice to know that at one point I recruited him as a pre-freshman worked with him as a pre-freshman, worked with him through EOP, and it wasn't just a joy in his voice, it was also maturity in his voice as well. It's like, I realized I'm following my path and less of a job. And there's a certain obligation, I think, that comes along with being an EOP counselor that makes that experience like bright, special, amazing. And I could talk about 10 other types of Randy Fergusons that are out there. But just to see that light bulb go off, man, and when they actually actualize their purpose, amazing.
And I'm sure you've shared your own experience for your own college days to help them, because you were here.
Oh yeah. They always call me old school or old Jarvis or
OG
something.
Jarvis.
OG. Yeah, I was like, but one thing I made sure I did was not relive my experience through them. Because sometimes you can give them advice, but they have to walk their own path.
So we're gonna move on to the third sauce. This is also a new sauce.
I don't know if everybody can see it, but there's a guy with a hat to the back who is like in pain.
He looks like, I don't know, it reminds me of the Sandlot for some reason.
Yeah. You're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls. I love that movie.
Right.
So we're gonna move on to this one. So we'll clink wings here.
Okay, what's this called again?
This one is called Pain is Good.
Okay, all right.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Good luck.
Okay.
Woo.
Yep. I'm gonna use a napkin on this one.
Yeah.
Let that one go down.
I might want to wash it down with some milk too.
Let that sink in for a
Yeah,
minute.
right. Marinate.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna move on. In your new position, what are some goals that you have for not only bringing different cultural communities together on campus, but also in asking that, how will you continue to make sure that these communities on campus all feel represented?
I've been really grateful just to sit down with a group of like talented and dedicated folk right now who are going to be serving as the co-chairs on a diversity advisory committee. But you'll see all these different individual, like decentralized kind of initiatives that are all working together in some aspect from the same four goals that everybody should be working from for diversity, which is enhanced recruitment and retention, looking at student development, making sure they understand how they fit in the global picture, creating a campus climate that is very inclusive so we can really make sure all goals, individual goals are supported. And the last one is making sure there's an assessment and accountability factor to all the things that we do, because we don't want to just do things to say we're doing it. We want to see what's our impact on the campus, but also, like you said, on the nation. One, so they can kind of see how many people are actually contributing to diversity, equity, inclusion, but also for them to understand that this is something big.
Serves kind of a bigger purpose.
Yeah, and then if they realize that this is something they're part of, they're part of a bigger whole. They're just a small component in a bigger whole kind of thing. They understand, like, well, if I don't do my job, then this doesn't happen.
And especially you having experience here, you've kind of got to watch this campus develop in its diversity in a way, and also see that there are problems like there are at any other university, and which is why you have people like you to plan things out, be a leader, and try and fix them too as well.
Yeah. I was here when, at a time when just became assistant dean for multicultural affairs, and that's when things happened at University of Missouri. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. Students at the University of Missouri were going through a lot of challenges with the lack of diversity and the lack of inclusion. The leadership was not really supporting them at all. And some of our students were actually paying attention to that on social media, and this went viral across the nation. And so the students were realizing that, we go to some similar things here. Let's take a stand, and actually stood arm in arm with each other in front of the administration building. The great thing about it was our president at the time didn't walk away from it. Judy Grimer didn't walk away from it. Our dean of students didn't walk away from it. They walked right next to them, got in line with them, stood arm in arm. Didn't say much, but just listened. And from there was the beginnings of us communicating with the campus to see it from where it was to where it is now. Some campuses didn't have that certain turnout where there was some conflict, there was some dissension, but instead of running away from it, Stony Brook University leadership went right to it.
All right, so you ready for the fourth sauce?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. So this fourth sauce is called the bomb. All right, beyond insanity. So good luck with this one. All right,
gosh,
you ready?
I'm gonna get these tissues out of here
Okay.
before something flames up. Yeah, all right. We're going in.
Cheers.
Cheers. But you know I'm not
Oh, you're brave, man.
not scared.
Woo.
But the room has started to spin.
A little bit. So
Oh yeah.
you've told us a little bit about Dr. Watson.
Ooh.
What does Jarvis like to do in his free time?
Yeah, the bomb just went off just now. Oh, what was the question again?
What does Jarvis like to do in his free time? Hidden talents, hobbies that you enjoy?
I like to travel and do exactly what we're doing now. I'm a foodie. I love going to different restaurants, trying different things. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm proud to say.
I pray for you.
Yes, each and every day. We do. Wow, this is like the easiest question. I can't answer because it's burning my mouth.
So
yeah.
we're going to, before the last sauce, we're going to play a new game here
Okay.
on Hot Takes.
Gotcha.
It's called Music Match.
Ooh, okay, all right.
So I'm going to say a series of lyrics because I know you're a music head.
Ooh, and you'll be doing your homework.
And you're going to try to name the artist they belong to. And if you know the rest of the lyric, say it too if you want.
Okay,
All right? All right, so you ready?
let's go.
La-di-da-di, we like to party. We don't cause trouble.
Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, yeah.
From the Get Fresh crew. And the last lyric on that is, we don't bother nobody.
On the mic, we rock the mic, right? We rock the mic, right? Yeah.
They kind of go back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
And Dougie Fresh actually
Just doing the beatbox.
did the beatbox, and they met and they made this song. And Dougie Fresh actually performed at Stony Brook.
I was here.
In '95.
Yeah, I interviewed him.
You interviewed him.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give this as a little memento. Did some research, went digging for that, and thought you'd like to see that.
Oh my gosh. Can I take a picture of this?
Yeah, of course you could take a picture of that.
Oh, I'm gonna share this with some folk because he's saying he was actually here with Miss Jones. Do you know who Miss Jones was?
Yes.
Okay, I took a picture of Miss Jones, and we're gonna take a picture with Dougie Fresh. But by the time see, back in the day we didn't have these.
Right.
So the girl who's taking the pictures, her film ran out. So when she hit click, all you heard was click, click, and there was no more film. Oh. And both me and Dougie were just like, oh. But I saw him maybe a couple years later. I actually reminded him about that, and he was just like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And the cool way he was then was a cool way he was now.
That's
so it was
awesome.
really.
All right, so you ready for the next set of lyrics?
Yeah, let's go.
Cash rules everything around me.
Cream get the money. Dollar
bill,
bills,
y'all.
y'all. Wu-Tang. That was 95 as well. Is that
Method-
no, 94?
Method Man, Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
That was his verse from it. And actually, Wu-Tang Clan hosted a show while you were here.
Really?
And I want to share this with you as well for you to keep, a little memento. So if you can, read the names who were on that exact ticket.
The show, Method Man, Redman, Onyx, Eric Sermon, Sugar, hosted by the Wu-Tang Clan. Now, let me show you. Do you know what happened with this?
I heard that there's a story behind it.
Yes. So they were doing a tour. I mean, they even did like a black college tour as well, HBCU tour. But before they got to us, something happened at another campus where our security was like, nah, it's not gonna happen here. And they actually, everybody had the tickets. Actually, I had the poster for a long time. I had a poster on my wall with all the artists that were going to come here, and they shut it down. So we were never able to actually see all these artists.
Concert.
All these, yeah, man. So Redman came here with some other folk, but it was never like this. This was like, I think this was really going to be like.
That was going to be, yeah. That's a power lineup. One.
This was hip hop, man.
Yeah. So you ready for the next set of lyrics? This is the last set.
All right, let's go.
Do you really want to party with me? Put your hands where my eyes can see.
Busta Rhymes.
All right.
Yep. He came here too. Yeah.
Busta Rhymes actually came here October 25th, 1996.
Yep.
That's yours.
Oh, I actually worked security that day.
Read the names on that one. Tell us a bit about that experience and what that concert was like.
I can never repeat the song that made him famous. Horace Brown, Busta Rhymes. You know what the cool thing is that the fact that these artists interact with the students, interact with the people. Like they're on stage, but they also have a chance where you actually see them like in the crowd.
Right.
Like some of Busta Rhymes people, I don't know if you remember the guy Boy Scout. He was in there dancing with some of my homegirls in the crowd. It was just like, oh shoot, he's right there. You know, Keith Murray was trying to hit on one of my friends. You know, you scratch that out though. But,
so you ready for the last sauce?
I don't know. Like I said, there was something called Mad Dog 2020 back in the day. So, cheers.
Cheers, man. All right, good luck.
Hey, man, we going in.
Woo. So, I know you like music, and we were talking a little bit before about just entertainment in the 90s. Growing up in college, what were your favorite movies?
I gotta take my whole glasses off for this one. Malcolm X, probably the most influential movie I've ever seen because of the dedication that Denzel Washington put in that character. And I think that helped me really identify with my blackness, my ethnicity, my culture. And that's why I think the 90s was great, because these historical figures that were, at one point you were told they were this way, but now we had these directors and these producers that were able to kind of tell a story in a way that should be told. And when Malcolm X came out, I remember not even trying to get up from the movie. It was like a 3-hour movie. I mean, being glued to my seat watching that the whole time. It's so bad with Friday that me and my friend can go through the whole movie just by like
my neck and my back.
My neck and my back. You know. Why do you do this to us?
I guess it's part of the comedic aspect of the show.
Man, I was hoping there's there's like a secret bottle.
No. Time flies when you're having fun, though.
Man.
So, I want to thank you for being here with us today. Dr. Jarvis Watson with us, taking in the Hot Wings Gauntlet like a champ. So
it's real. Look at my head. You see the sweat.
We gotta zoom in on that.
Yeah,
great kickoff to season 2. So expect episodes every Monday, Seawolves. I'm your host, A.T Bianco. Thank you for watching.
I have to really go and figure out how to spiritually get this stuff out of my lips, man.
Hey, what's up, Seawolves? Thanks for watching that last episode. If you want to see more episodes, check us out on our YouTube channel at SBUSG. Thanks for watching.